All right, let's try not to touch the fence. Ugh. Oh, I can definitely see some yabs in there. All right, so there we go. It's come back to the boil now. So I'll time it for 7 minutes and we should be right. Well, welcome back to another episode. Now I decided what I'll do is I'm going to come down to the big lake, the big dam I should say, and I'm going to throw in the yabby nets. This might actually be one of the last opportunities I get for this summer season of getting a feed of yabbies. So yeah, might as well throw in the net and see how I go. Check them again tomorrow, just leave them in overnight. But yeah, fingers crossed we get a feed, it'd be great. All right, so there we go. I'm only going to throw the 2 opera house nets in overnight, but I'm going to do something slightly different. I've come up on the path, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to chuck one that side and another one back into the main part of the dam. Now I've got a feeling there's going to be a few yabbies in there. I haven't actually touched it at all this year, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. All right, well, let's get these in. Okay, so net number 1. I've done a few modifications. I've tied it directly into the middle of the net itself, so hopefully that should stop any problems with the meat getting wedged around the edges and the yabbies just trying to get them on the sides. This will hopefully mean they have to crawl in and they will get trapped. Also, I've connected the rope on the side. I didn't like the way that I was connecting the rope here, because what would happen is when you pull it, there's always a chance that you might lose a few yabbies as you're pulling it in. So going sideways should hopefully alleviate that problem as well. All right, so all connected up, all baited. All right, throw her in. Maybe I'll try that again. All right, second attempt of throwing the first yabby net in. Landed fine that time. All right, let's get on to net number 2. All right, so net number 2, done exactly the same thing. Tied it to the middle, got the connection on the side. All right, so let's throw this one in as well and see how it goes. Beautiful, actually landed properly that time. All right, so I reckon a good 24-hour soak. I'm not going to check them in the morning because I've got a few other things that I need to do. I'll check them once I've done what I need to do. And hopefully we get a few yabbies for a nice feed. End of season feed's always nice because you know it's the last one you're going to have, and it makes you look forward to the next time that the yabbies start crawling and are worthwhile chasing again. All right, let's see how we go. Alrighty, so I'm back down at the dam, going to do the net check, of course. It's around about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I've dropped these nets in around about, what, 6:30, 7 o'clock last night. We're pretty much getting towards dark. So they had around about close to 20 hours of soak time, which is going to be plenty. Got high hopes. I'm still thinking the water's going to be warm, so fingers crossed I get a feed. Okay, well, I'm going to check the net that's in the big dam. The other net's just across the road over there. That one I'm going to leave till last. I want to see how that one goes, but I know there's definitely lots of big yabbies in here. All right, let's try not to touch the fence. Ugh. Oh, I can definitely see some yabs in there. That's all right. Looks like we will be getting a feed of yabbies this trip. Look at that. Oh, there's a big stonker in there. A couple of big stonkers. Woo! All right. Where to sort through them? All right, so unclip this. Off she gets. All right, let's tip her in. See what we got. There we go. Wow. A big black one in there. There's a big brown one in there too. See if I can find him. I mean, that's not a bad one right there, actually. Very nice. But that there, that's an absolute monster. No, all right, well, what I'll do is I'll take these to the car, sort them out, and we'll throw the smaller ones back, and we'll go from there, and we'll check the next net. All right, so they're the small ones, so I'm gonna chuck those ones back. I have been relatively selective. All right, so gonna have to do these one by one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little bambino there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and last one, 12. All right, so a dozen released. Cool. All right, let's check the next net. All right, so we're over at the second net now in this second part of the dam. Just having a look at all the cows doing their thing. Especially that one doing its thing. Yeah, I'm talking to you. All right, let's pull the net. All right, be interesting. Let's see how we go. Oh, we've had some tragedy here. It's come off. I'm gonna have to come down here with the fishing rod and a lure, I think, and see if I can actually pull it up. All right, well, stay tuned. Let's see how we go. Right, so I'm back down here. Got a lure on, so see if we can snag that Opera House net. Hopefully it shouldn't take us too long to grab it. At least it goes straight to the bottom. I can just dredge it along. Maybe it's going to be harder than I thought. All right, well, I'll keep plumbing the depths, see if I can actually find this thing. I do want to see how many yabbies are in there, if there's any yabbies. It'd be very interesting to find out. Almost think I can see it. Might just be a big rock, but let's just pop it in there and see what I can find, see if it's that one there. Oh, no, that feels like it. Yeah, that's definitely it. All right, well, we've caught ourselves an Opera House net. Not much in it, though. That's very surprising. Wow. And I would have thought with the added vegetation over here, there would be a lot better population of yabbies. I was wrong. Alright, well, I'm just going to get this elf back with you in just a second. Alright, so there we go. That's the one yabbie that came out of that net. I was actually hoping for a lot more, but hey, you've got to try it. But anyway, I think we've got enough for a feed. Do a bit of a cook up, I reckon, and see how she goes. Alright, so there we go. That's what we've got as the final catch. As you can see, there's some thumpers still in there. Pull this one out if I can. There we go. Looks like he's copped a little bit of damage on his old claw, but still, nice fat tail, claws nice and thick. Yeah, you gotta love that sort of type. But yeah, no, there's definitely plenty there for a bit of a feed, a bit of a taste anyway. I'm sure the girls are going to enjoy it as well as myself. Can't wait to get stuck in. Alright, so it's time to cook up the yabbies. Just going to do a simple boil up in salt water. Got the pot ready. You can see, just need to get it turned on, get it boiling. Okay, let's turn her on. Yep, definitely cooking. Alright, in with a bit of salt. There we go, should be plenty. Pop the lid on and we'll wait for it to come to the boil. Turn it around that way, there we go. Alright. Alright, so we've just come to the boil. Excellent. Alright, so we've got our yabbies here. Just pulled them out of the fridge. I leave them in the fridge overnight so that way they chill right down. Basically puts them into a dormant state. Then when they go into the hot water, it kills them instantly. Alright, let's get them in. Start the cooking process. Alright, so we've got them in. So I'll pop the lid back on again. I've got to wait for it to come back to the boil. And then we'll start the timing process. Alright, so one of the things you can do while you're waiting for it to come back up to the boil is have a beer. I think I will. Cheers, everyone. Alright, so there we go. It's come back to the boil now. So I'll time it for 7 minutes and we should be right. Alright, we're almost at the end of the boil. Just waiting for the last few seconds. Probably don't really have to wait for the last few seconds, it's probably already done, but better go by the time. But they're looking pretty good already. See the change colour? There we go. Alright, so we'll turn it off. And what we'll do is we'll get them out of this, out of the hot water. Get them straight into some cold water down here, and that will just stop the cooking process. There we go, couple out. Straight in. Alright, and I'll do that for the rest of them. Alright, so there we go. They're all in the cool water. Give it a bit of a swish and a bit of a clean off. And they'll chill out, and I'll pop them in the fridge so they can chill down even further once they've been done. Or once I finish doing this, I should say. Alright, can't wait. Still, look at that. There's 1.5 meals in those claws alone. Fantastic. Alright, so there we have it. That's the yabbies all cooked up. All the big ones there, of course. Yum, yum. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll pop these in the fridge just for a little while, and hopefully they'll chill down, and then I'll go through the cooking and eating process. Yes. Alright, time to dig in. I've only grabbed a couple because obviously I still want the girls to have a few. Alright, so very easy. Just take the tail out. Like that. And peel her on out. Very, very simple. Alright, the only other thing that you really need to do, you can get rid of all that muck if you don't want to eat it, which I don't, is peel off the back section. Alright, and this here, that's the poo shoot. So we'll get rid of that. Alright, and I've made myself a little bit of a dip. There we go. A bit of seafood sauce. Tell you what, that seafood sauce makes it. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, straight into another one. So, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you do, please like and subscribe, because there's going to be plenty more videos to come. The Yabby side of things, I'm going to keep going at them until they really shut down, which, you know, it could possibly be within the next few couple of weeks, really. But yeah, it'd be nice to get maybe another feed. This might be my last one, but if I could get another one under my belt, that would also be really good to do as well. Oh. Straight in. Oop, coated that one a bit. Mmm. Oh. That's sensational. Yum. Alright, well, I'll polish the rest of this off and eat the claws and stuff. Yeah, have a good one.